Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the fr00b playthrough, number 19. Right, for this one, we are going to attempt the Fixer Grid Part 2. Now, the trick of this is you do need to spawn a few mobs. If you pop over to AOU, I'll put the link in the description. This enables you to cast the Team Fixer Grid Nano. I did want to do this earlier, however, you can't get the quest until you're level 100. Now, the first guy we want is here in Southern Artery Valley. Now, we can get there very quick. The thing is, these mobs are about 130, 40-ish, and we're level 126 at the moment, just dinged after doing a couple of dailies. And the mobs will aggro you. If they aggro you, you can't complete the quest, which is a problem. So the most common way to do this is to have a Karma on standby, which we've got, and that's Fatty Balls. However, I don't have a third or a second fixer to warp him in and out, so it's going to be a bit of a race. Now then, I'm just going to recalm this guy, and as soon as I have, I'm going to beacon back to tier. So, okay, that's him beaconing, and we're going to start talking to Scirocco. I'm supposed to give you this membership card, which I've got in my bag of nice. Over here, we shall say okay. Should probably pull that back away. And we'll get into updates that I've done on the character in a moment. While that conversation's going on, I need to get him to the second location and make sure that mob's calm. The second location is in Southern Fell Hills. Now then, the quickest way to get someone there without Fixer Grid is, well, debatable really, but I think the quickest way I can get him there is to make use of the Smuggler's Den. We can enter in Borealis and then exit in Southern Fell Hills. Make sense? Hopefully it will. I'm good to go. Alright, so Scirocco is going to send us on our way. Pig-headed stubbornness will see you through. It usually does. Right. And in the meantime, let's get Fatty to Borealis. No, I'm not sure on the timers for these. Goodbye. Right, now, where the hell is it gone? Nine minutes, right. First thing to do is get this guy here. So, let's get Clonner, our fixer, into the grid. That's going to be the first port of call. Now then, it'll be 9 minutes after I do this guy and get to the second guy, who was up when I checked. So hopefully that's enough time to get both characters to Southern Fell Hills. It will be for the fixer, no doubt about that. He can get there really quite quickly. Now then, let's go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, need to get Fatty to Borealis pretty quick. The clock's only running on this very first guy, so let's get Fatty to Borry, like so. Right, we're on 7. We want to go to 7M. Southern Artery Valley, middle. So, Southern Artery Valley, left, middle, right. Southern Artery Valley. He should still be calm. That's a 7-minute calm that I landed on him. Yep, he is. 3 minutes of that calm left. Right, okay. I have an incomplete crystal for you. Okay, let's give him that. Okay, and that's given us handing Bristol to the next guy. Right, we can get there that quickly. But can Fatty? That's the question. If not, I'm going to have to rethink it or get some more help. It'd be nice if we could do it all in one. Right, so our next exit is going to be Grid Hacker 7R. Okay. So, tab to the wrong screen. Right. So back up to floor number 7 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we're on 7, and we want, just to double check, don't get mixed up with Artery Valley and Southern Fowl Hills. Southern Fowl Hills right. So we can see Southern Fowl Hills left, Southern Fowl Hills right. Okay, now then, we're going to need a Yalm for this bit, I think. The guy is up there. Now then, back to Fatty. Should probably have given him a run buff before starting this, but not to worry. Now then, I'm going to use the back door in Borealis. And then we want literally to find our way out of here as fast as possible. Which shouldn't be too hard. Right, now then, just to make sure we go the right way, we want Southern Fowl Hills Grid Hacker, back to Fatty, drop that waypoint marker in. Okay, we've now got that, and set him on his way. Now then, the clock is ticking. We have got quite a long way to go. I'll just show you now. Yeah, so we've got a fair bit of distance to cover. We've got to get pretty much all the way to there. So that's going to be fun. Right, let's close that map down and try not to worry about it too much. We should be able to do it, I think, provided there's no lag or snags. So, going back to Clonner, he has got 7 minutes remaining. Can Fatty get there in time? And the next one is Southern Artery Valley, so we're back to where we started again. So again, we'll be using the warp on Fatty, but the fixer grid on Clonner. And we do in Curiosity here, isn't it? Hard look outpost. Oh, that might have been quicker if there's a Wampa there now. Forgot about that. Oh, well, there we go. Now, how would you get there? From 20k. Oh, that would have been quicker. That would definitely have been quicker. Probably have to do it in a physical Yalm, you know, one of these. That would probably do it, but I think we're going to make it. I don't think it's going to take more than 7 minutes. Or how long have we got left now? Oh, 5 minutes, come on. I don't think it'll take longer than 5 minutes to get there. But I can actually feel, a bit of adrenaline running here. Is he going to make it? Because if he doesn't, we've got to start over again and have a rethink. So maybe that's a bit of a key. Getting to that place there, the Hard Look Outpost. I couldn't see the Wampa link, but let's just zoom out again. Southern Fowl Hills. Looks like quite a few hops any which way you do it. Omni-ent. I suppose you could use the grid to omni-ent and do it that way. Yeah. Okay, we're here, we're here. Pets not really needed for this. We didn't need them for any of it on this guy. Right, okay. So, we're here on Fatty. He won't attack Fatty. Fatty's way too high a level for him to bother aggroing. So all we need to do is tell him to calm himself. Didn't like it, but he's calm. Good job the pets are on. Can't. Right, so, with only 4 minutes to spare, I have an incomplete crystal for you. Okay, so let's hand that over. Right, and the next and last one, I believe, is here. Hand this in to the next guy. Right, okay, so, Fatty, get back to civilization. And Connor, just jump out of there. Get yourself to the next location. Righty, right. So let's get Connor to the right place first. That's right, it's not there. Right, so the last location will be Southern Artery Valley again. And the nearest is 7L, so Southern Artery Valley 7L. So all the way back to 7 again. Southern Artery Valley, but this time we want the left exit. And again, 8 minutes. Where's my marker gone? Let's not go the wrong way. He's a little bit further away from here this time. Over near a kind of cool looking waterfall feature inland. Alright, so if we expand the map a little bit, the quickest way there obviously is from there. The other way is from Outpost 1003, which has had its name changed, so the Wampa reads as a slightly different name. Let's get Connor out here first. Okay, I think he's on this last bit just ahead here. So we'll put ourselves out the way of anything, all the way over here. Alright, Fatty needs to run, and I'm going to use a physical yalm, just so we don't get instantly snagged exiting. So to get to that area, the quickest way I know is we hit the grid. Oh, it's time to say hello to Gildies. Yes, there is. When I get up on the second floor, like so, and then we want to go to 2HO. Okay, when we get there, on the far side, hopefully I don't get a graphics crash. If I do, it won't be good. Okay, we want there, Southern Artery Valley. Come on, game. Don't crash. Don't give me graphics crash. Please don't. Don't have time to deal with it. Alright. Now, there are guards around. They are Omni. We are Clan. They are likely to attack us. So, we need to get this guy out there as quickly as possible. Where are we in relation? It's a long way, isn't it? Maybe there is a quicker way, but Maybe from wine? Wine might have been slightly quicker, I'm not sure. Leave Fatty on autopilot. Yeah, Cyborg Fixer. And we've got... Ooh, 5 minutes. That's a bit of a run-in for 5 minutes. Will Fatty get there? What's our movement speed at the moment? 2027. We're pretty close to max. I think the new max is 2500. Hard to say. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. I want to keep checking back. So we missed the timer. 4 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, the tension is palpable. Yes, it is. Come on, Fatty. Don't fail. Don't fail, Fatty. Don't. I think he will do it. I think he will. Sincerely hope so. Let's put it that way. Still on the 4 minute marker. Is he going to make it? I think he might. Don't crash. Do not fail. Okay. Target is virtually in sight. Okay, I think this is the guy. It is. We haven't put a foot wrong. Right, okay. So let's just get rid of the Yalm and don't fall in the water. Okay, Cyborg Fixer is calmed. Right, let's move in with Lonna. I have an incomplete crystal for you. Yes! Check it out. Nano crystal, hack grid data stream, team. So we've done it. We've actually managed to get the second part done. And he's telling us things. The hell is that? I didn't see that part in the quest. Commander Rel Trobe. Level 140. They're aggro. I think we can handle them. I do. If I can get it to fight. But probably not those guys. Go in. Oh dear. Fatty, help me. Fatty's gonna help. Fatty's gonna help. There you go. They're all calm. Thank you, Fatty, for saving my life. Would you like a grid? Well, actually, yes, I would. So let's... Oh my good God. Should not have landed on here. Nutty balls. Recruit. Yes. Do you want to join? Yes. Okay. Let's get out of here. That would have been pretty much a nightmare. If we hadn't have been for Fatty. Oof. Need to calm down after that. Let me find somewhere to relax. And then explain what I've been doing with Clonner and what his updates have been thus far. They're not massive ones, but they do exist. So we should probably go over those. So basically, not a massive amount of change. We've gained some levels, and I've put up quite a bit into Complit skill, as you can see. So he now has over 800 in Complit. It is a green skill, so well worth doing. A bit more into breaking and entry, and that's so we can use the various nanos and the better armor, which we had to do in the previous one. Been keeping up on his evades and body dev, so all cool there. Ranged, been maxing that out quite a bit, but not ridiculously so. Ranged in it, I kind of started to leave alone, really. Run speed, could probably put a bit more in there. And we're actually starting to hit title locks. So if I try and increase evade close combat, I've reached the max for this title. So yeah, that's capped already. Nanos and casting. Now there's a few we want to get. Here's one. We want to get the next NCU nano, which is this one here, which we can now cast via according to our level, but we need a lot into Sense Imp, so that's going to be a bit costly. But yeah, we'll get it done. That's a weird thing that dropped when I did one of the missions. And right, it turns out you can wear. Ooh, I'm naked. That was lucky as hell. Didn't realise I'd played him for that long. So just to demonstrate, you can see I'm wearing this head skinship physical protection. So you can wear that with grid armor. Some armor you can wear, and it turns out you can wear this stuff. The Juta, whatever, the loony guy on Drill Island. It's fairly hard to spawn. He's not an easy mob to fight. He's got a massive HP bar. He's a right damage sponge, and also he can do quite a bit of damage. He's surrounded by some pretty dangerous mobs if you're not prepared. I've been farming him with some of my higher characters, and you can see here, if we can get our sense up to there, then we could wear that. If I right click, it says your sense needs to be 521. So once it's somewhere in that ballpark, we can try and twink it on. Now, you've probably noticed I've got a veteran backpack and the double sun, the full token board. Now, the reason for this is I didn't spot this even when I first started playing him. You can see here, veteran points. We've still got 138 left. And the reason for this is, when I came back to Anarchy Online back in sort of end of 2012, start of 2013, I came back on a fr00b account, which was the one I'm playing this character on. Now, I built a fixer, as it happens, and I leveled him to about 70-ish, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to reactivate my paid account and play full time. Now, when I did that, I thought, 70 levels on that fixer, I'm quite enjoying him. I really like that I got the name Llewellyn, so I transferred him from this fr00b account to my main account, which had a spare slot on it. Now, when I did that, what happened is this fr00b account was then linked with my main account, even though this is on a completely fr00b account, which meant he inherited the veteran points, which I hadn't realised. So the money I spent on a Yalm, I didn't need to. I could have bought a Yalm from the veteran shop. So all I've bought from there so far is this, the tokens, and added those to it, and then the veteran backpack, which is no drop, so I won't accidentally delete it. Right, can we upload this? Breaking in entry 401. Right, let's have a look. Trainer 435. No, but I think we can buff it, so we can get to it. Cracker's luck. No, not a big enough buff. Sure, I got a bigger one at some point. Oh, and I got Spin Weak Nano Web. I got a much better version. No, I didn't. That's the old one. Where the hell is the good one? That is the good one. That's the first one you get, and then this one. Yeah, there we go. Strange name, but yes, Spin Weak Web. That's been brilliant in Mantis, because when you get a trail of ads coming up behind you, you can do something about it. Right, so breaking an entry. I'm sure I've got better buffs for that. I can even possibly buy one and use it now. Let's go and take a quick look. Right, so let's take a look in the nano department. I think we can move that back to its usual hidey hole. In fact, let's knock it off and out. Right, Fixer. Symbol of square. Now then. Back pain, that's the sneak attack one. I don't need insurance hack. Oh no. Then burst bomb. Maybe the one I want isn't in this shop. Looks fickle fate. Stack the odds. What was that one? Ah, yeah, there we go. What's the requirements on that? Psycho. Yeah, I think we can do that. So let's grab it. Where'd it go? Aha. Right, so that then gives us 425. So, yes, there we go. So we can actually give people Fixer Grid. Now, it used to be you had to join team to get this buff, but been a quality of life patch. If I target someone, I can give it to them directly like that. It's kind of cool. Show you now. Crush isn't doing anything, but well, actually, it'd be even better if I show you on Fatty. Oh god, let's close that planet map down. Yeah, he needs a wrangle. I was messing around with armor on Fatty, but you'll see that in the next episode. Yes, you will. And then he's been very useful in this one. However, let's run him out here. So here's Fatty stood here in front of Hlonna. We're not in team, as you can see. So, oh yes we are. So I'm going to leave team. Now if I leave team, target him, and hit, you can see how that animation landed on him there. And then if he looks, he does indeed have the data receptacle all ready to go into the grid. So yeah, that's where Hlonna is at the moment. So we've got that, which isn't much, but it does give a couple of ACs, and it's ACs that we wouldn't have, which basically means when we do get hit, it's not quite as bad. Now, when some of my quests time out from today's sort of mini grind, then we can go and have a bit more of a play in the wreck. Okay, folks, bye for now.